This video is long overdue, but I'm finally doing it. I'm going to show you guys how I make my potent hair growth oil. This oil is very potent. I've been using it since 2022 and I can attest to it that if you try it, you are not going to regret it because it's that good. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Happy New Year, guys! This oil comprises of different Ayurvedic herbs and carrier oil. So let's get into the video and I'm going to be giving you a detailed benefit of each herb. The first herb is fenugreek. Fenugreek is a great source of protein and amino acid. It helps in preventing hair loss because it contains lecithin. Lecithin acts as a natural emollient that helps to condition, it moisturizes your scalp and hair deeply. This will make your hair stronger and prevent it from shedding unnecessarily. It is also great in fighting dandruff because it contains natural saponins that have rich antifungal and antibacterial properties that keep the microbial infections on your scalp at bay. Because of its rich anti-inflammatory properties, it helps in reduces inflammation. It has natural antioxidants that can also help in fighting off oxidative stress that is caused by free radicals in the hair follicle. Fenugreek is also rich in iron and potassium, which helps to deal with premature growing problems efficiently. The next ingredient is henna. Henna has antifungal properties, which is beneficial for those with dandruff and other microbial problems like inflammation, scalp irritation. Henna also helps in reducing premature growing of the hair because it is loaded with tannins, and tannins are compounds found in tea that contribute to their rich coloring. Henna also contains vitamin E, which helps to soften the hair. The natural leaves of the plant are very rich in protein and antioxidants. Henna enhances hair color. I think this is one of the major benefits that everybody knows henna for. Henna is a well-known natural hair dye. It also helps in balancing the scalp pH and oil production, that is sebum production. The next ingredient for our hair oil is Amla powder. Amla, also known as India gooseberry, contains lot of essential fatty acid that helps strengthen hair follicles, thereby giving the hair strength. It strengthens the hair. Amla can also boost hair growth. The vitamins, minerals, along with phytonutrients present in amla helps in increasing blood circulation, which stimulates hair growth. Amla is rich in vitamin E, which makes it a great conditioner for the hair. Amla can also serve as a scalp exfoliator because it contains vitamin C, and vitamin C is a great clarifying agent for the scalp, which helps in removing chemical buildup and any layers of dirt. The next ingredient is Bhringraj. Bhringraj is popularly known as First Daisy. It is used all over the world for its immense benefits towards hair. Bhringraj is rich in vitamins D and E and also minerals such as iron, magnesium, which helps to strengthen the hair roots. It's very good for strengthening the hair. Another amazing benefit is that it helps in combating hair thinning by nourishing the scalp. It helps to reduce hair fall. Bhringraj is also known for its natural darkening properties. It helps in delay gray hair. It helps in preventing premature graying. Lastly, its antimicrobial and antifungal properties help soothe scalp infections like itching and dandruff. The next herb is Aritha powder, also known as soap nuts. It helps in cleansing the scalp and the hair. It contains saponins. Saponins are natural cleansing agents that help to remove dirt, oil buildup without stripping the hair of its natural oil. It's a gentle hair cleanser. It strengthens the hair, promotes healthy scalp, and enhances shine and softness. The next herb is Brahmi. Brahmi is known as water eye soap. It is renowned for its numerous benefits for hair health, just like the other herbs we've mentioned. Brahmi helps to promote hair growth by helping in blood circulation. It also helps reduces hair thinning and promotes thicker strand. It is very great in reducing follicle damage. Its antioxidant properties protect the scalp from oxidative stress. If you know, oxidative stress can cause hair loss. Stress is one of the major causes of hair loss. Brahmi also helps in combating dandruff and flakiness due to its antimicrobial properties. This next ingredient is very common in the natural hair community. I'm sure we all know cloves. Cloves contain high level of antioxidants and nutrients required for hair growth, such as omega-3 fatty acid, iron, potassium, vitamin K and C. It contains a variety of useful compounds, but its main active ingredient is a chemical known as eugenol. Cloves helps in promoting hair growth, it treats dandruff, it helps in curbing hair loss, it cleans and soothes the scalp, and it also prevents scalp infections. The next ingredient is black seed, also known as Nigella sativa. It helps in promoting hair growth. It is rich in thymoquinone. I'm not sure I pronounced that right, but I'm going to put the right thing so you guys can understand. A compound with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that can help strengthen hair follicles and encourage growth. It reduces hair loss, fights dandruff and scalp issues. Black seed helps in moisturizing the scalp. It contains essential fatty acid that nourish and hydrate the scalp, thereby reducing dryness and flakiness. Black seed are rich in antioxidants which may help protect melanocytes from damage. Melanocytes are the cell responsible for the hair pigments. This will help in preventing premature graying. The last ingredient is hibiscus leaf, hibiscus flower. Some people know it as zobo, while some know it as zobolo. Hibiscus flower is a rich source of flavonoids and amino acids. Flavonoids help increase blood circulation in the scalp and stimulate dormant follicles, and amino acid help with keratin production, thereby giving the hair a natural shine and texture. Hibiscus flower shields the hair against UV ray. It helps to cleanse the scalp and prevent the recurrence of dandruff. It is also good in conditioning the hair. It helps in regulating the sebum production. And those are all the herbs you need for this amazing hair oil. Please note that if you have just 3 to 4 of these herbs, it is sufficient to make you a good and potent oil. You will notice I separate the powdered herbs from the non-powdered herbs. The next step is to take the non-powdered herb and roast it for 1 to 2 minutes or until you notice the fragrance. You can roast it separately. It's just laziness that is making me roast everything together. Preferably, roast it separately. After roasting it, allow it to cool down and blend it. If you do not have a strong blender to blend the herbs, then you can use your mortar to grind it. Just make sure it turns to powdered form. Now I'm transferring the blended herbs into the powdered herbs. The next step is to add any preferred carrier oil into the herbs. I'm using sweet almond oil in this video, and I'm using 1 cup. This measuring cup is half cup, so I use 2 half cup. That's 1 cup. Make sure any carrier oil you are using is lightweight. If it's not lightweight, make sure it is medium weight. You can use oil like avocado oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, any oil of your choice. So far it's for hair growth. If you watch up to this extent, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified anytime I post a new video. And next, I'm going to add another oil, which is castor oil. Because castor oil is heavyweight oil, that's why I'm not using it alone. And first add sweet almond oil before adding castor oil. I'm just using half cup of castor oil. You can use just 1 oil, and you can use different mixtures of oil if it pleases you. For this oil, I'm using the slow infusion method. That is, I'll be leaving this oil for 2 weeks up to a month. You can use the double boiling method, and you can just boil the oil on its own, but I prefer the slow infusion method. I'm going to leave this for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to see you guys after a couple of 6 weeks later, and the oil is ready. I actually forgot that I was infusing the oil. That was why it's used up to 6 weeks. Normally 3 weeks is enough when I'm infusing my oil, and you can see that the color definitely got darker. During the infusion process, make sure you are stirring it. You are stirring it at least once a week, just to make sure the herbs and the oil are mixing together and releasing its nutrients. The next step is to sieve out the oil, and you will see that the oil has settled on top and the herbs at the bottom. So I'm just going to gently sieve out the oil without disturbing the herbs at the bottom. Some people mix it together, but because I really do not want the herbs residue in the oil, that's why I'm not mixing it together and just gently sieving out the oil from the herbs. If you want to make a larger quantity of the oil for self-use, for personal use, not for commercial use, I'm not a formulator, please, you can just increase the quantity of the herbs and quantity of the oil. I'll be adding a few extra oil to this already Ayurvedic infused oil. The first one is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil has amazing benefits. I'm going to put the benefits on the screen. You guys can pause and read, and I'm just using a tablespoon of it. The next is vitamin E oil. Vitamin E oil also has amazing benefits. I'm not using measuring spoon for this. I'll just be adding a few drops. If you want to measure it, you can probably add like 1 teaspoon of the vitamin E oil. Now I'll be adding my essential oils. Essential oils are very important and I love them a lot. I'm using 3 different essential oil: the eucalyptus, the lemon, and I think mint tree. I'm just adding few drops, like 5 drops per each. You only need few drops. And the next ingredient is sulfur. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of sulfur. I'll put the benefits on the screen. Give it a good mix and your oil is ready to use. You can transfer it into an applicator bottle. I'm just going to transfer it into this big bottle and store it. This oil has amazing shelf life. It can last up to a year when stored properly. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, but do not go yet because I'm going to show you how I use the oil. The oil is very versatile. You can use it on your scalp, you can use it on your hair strands, your hair tip, you can add it to your conditioner, you can use it as hot oil treatment. It just has a lot of benefits, but I'll be showing you how I apply it to my scalp. I do not like applying oil on dry scalp, so the first thing I do is to make sure my scalp is hydrated with a little bit of water. Then I go ahead and apply the oil. I transfer the oil into small applicator bottle and keep the rest. So I'm going to apply it on my scalp, generous amount, and then gently give my scalp a massage. You don't need to apply this oil every day on your scalp. 3 to 4 times a week is enough. It is sufficient to do the work it's needed to do. And I'm going to be dropping the list of the ingredients in the description box. Make sure you check it out.